Hello and welcome everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, and a little surprise pop-up video today. I know I said I wasn't going to go live until next Tuesday morning, but I promised that I would do a catalogue walkthrough of all of the retired items that we've got that are going to be on special starting next month. Now I'm just going to double check the date of the special so that I can actually make sure I've got it nice and clear exactly when things are going to be happening. So just bear with me while I log in and double check. I think it is the 9th of April that the big sale happens, but I will just double check and make sure that I have the details all correct. And yes, it is from the 9th of April right through to the 30th of April. We are going to be having a 60% up to 60% off sale out of our retiring products. So you all know I've been playing around with brand new product because I went to On Stage in Melbourne 2 weekends ago, and I got my hands on some of the brand new product out of the brand new catalog. So of course what happens is when we have a brand new catalog, we have things that will retire out of our existing catalogs when the brand new catalog takes place. So normally what happens is Stampin' Up have a huge sale, and I can tell you April is going to be an epic time for buying Stampin' Up products, for purchasing the starter kit, for joining Stampin' Up, and for everyone that's a demonstrator. It is going to be an epic month for people that are hobby demonstrators, people that are a part of Stampin' Up, because we as demonstrators, not only do we get our 20% or 25% discount, depending on what level you are with Stampin' Up, we also get whatever specials are available for customers. We get the special price, plus we get our discount on top as well. So when it says some of the things that are 60% off, we as demonstrators can get up to 85% off the price of that product. So it is a perfect time to be a part of Stampin' Up. So it's a perfect time to purchase a starter kit because you can put sale items in a starter kit. It's a perfect time to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator or to join my Wild Heart Crafters team, because as I said, if you've got the discount already, you're also going to get the savings of the sale as well. So I'm actually going to go by page through the catalog today and explain exactly what is retiring, what's getting carried through, and what has a certain percentage. And I've actually marked, and I'm hoping that I've got it all correct, because there's many lists. There's these teeny tiny little writing lists that we get when these sales are on, and to decipher the actual, like, what's retiring, what's staying, what's getting carried over, what's going into online exclusives is a little bit difficult for people. So especially for the hobby demonstrators out there, so you're going to love this. So my suggestion is get your copy of the annual catalog, get your copy of the mini catalog, the January to April catalog, get your marking pen, and let's get into marking this catalog and showing what is retiring and what discounts are on what products. So now when this sale happens, it's while supplies last. So if it turns out that something has a massive reduction on it, you might find that they will be the first things that people will snap up and buy really quickly. So this sale, once again, if you're only just joining me, this sale is actually starting on the 9th of April, which is not next week, but the week after. So it's starting on the 9th of April and it's running right through until the 30th of April. So it's running right through to where our mini catalog finishes and our annual catalog finishes. And then, of course, on the 1st of May, our brand new catalog, this baby, will be going live on the 1st of May. Okay, so just a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you about. If you purchase a starter kit on the 9th of April, or from the 9th of April through to the 30th of April, you can order brand new pre-order products out of the annual catalog and put them in your starter kit. You can order retiring products that are in the annual catalog and the mini catalog, and you can make that up as part of your starter kit as well. And you can actually put those retiring products into your starter kit at that discounted price. So if there's something that's 60% off, you can make up your starter kit. Your starter kit, I am telling you, if you join in April, is going to be the most I think you will ever get in your starter kit if you actually use the things that are retiring and the reduced price products. So you're going to look at this and you're going to think, wow, what is staying? But we've got a brand new catalog. So of course, what comes with brand new catalog is brand new products. So Glenda's ready. She's got her marking pen ready. So the best thing to do is either to use one of our Stampin' Blends, a dark Stampin' Blend, or a biro, a biro. I call them a biro. Or a Sharpie, okay? Because you don't want anything to smudge. You want to make sure that you've got your catalog all marked and ready to go. So everyone go and grab your catalogs, go and grab your Sharpie while I'm having a chat, and we will get ready. And when we turn the camera down and we start, hopefully you'll all be ready and you'll be able to walk. And I'll try and go through as slowly as I can so you can write it down as I'm going. Now, the annual catalog, there's quite a bit in the annual catalog. So now for anyone that's living not within Australia, your discounts will be different in your buying area. So if you're from the US or you're from the UK or wherever, or Canada, you will find that your discounts will be different, because I actually followed another demonstrator and I marked my catalog. And then when I decided to double check with my lists, the discounts were different. Okay. So, so depending on what buying area. So this is for Australians. If you're in Australia, the retiring and what's carrying over is all the same for everybody, but the discount percentage is different by country, by buying area. Okay. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. And Margaret, yeah, I know you said that last time you're on, and this is not the new catalog. This is our old catalog. This is the catalog that we're going to be marking. So it's the products that are retiring out of this catalog. So I know, Margaret, you're a demonstrator. You would definitely have this catalog. So grab your annual catalog, grab your mini catalog. So these are the two catalogs that we're actually going to be marking today. Okay. So let's pop the camera down and we will start to get into this this job that we're doing. And oh my Lord, why is my camera like that? Something has happened and I have no idea why my camera is like that. Let's just log out of that camera. Let's do something. I'm gonna change. So just look at my screen. I'm actually going to change my camera and where my camera is at, because I think it depends on where I plug it into the back of my computer is what it registers as. Let me see what it gives me now. That's a bit better. Let's see if that works better. So much better. So Lord knows. I mean, technology. Who knows what goes on with technology, hey? I have no idea why that camera angle was like. You've seen all the massive mess that I had on my desk. So, I mean, like, you would have seen it. It's definitely not a nice, clean desk like you see here in the camera. I got a little bit caught then, didn't I? All right. So these are the two catalogs that we're going to be marking. We're going to be marking the mini catalog and the annual catalog. I'm going to start with the annual catalog first, because the annual catalog is fairly big. So make sure you've got your Sharpie ready or your blend ready to actually to mark your catalog, and then we will finish off with the mini catalog. There's not a lot in the mini catalog, so it's pretty quick. So this one's the one that's going to take the most. Yeah, it does look better. I don't know what was happening with that. And honestly, all I did was unplug the USB out the back and plug it into a different USB, and bam, I've got a different camera angle. So who would think? And it's the same camera, so who would know? But anyway, all right. So this is what we're going to do step by step. So is everyone ready? Tell me, give me the thumbs up and let me know if you're ready. You've got your catalog, you've got your Sharpie, and you're ready to go. And I apologize, I've got fingernails missing, so my fingernails are a mess. So please don't concentrate on my hands at the moment. Concentrate on the book and make sure that we look at what's in the book. Okay, so of course we're going to go page by page. So I'm going to start. We can flick right through to. Okay, page number 15 is the first one that we will flick right through. Maggie's ready. Okay, so for anyone that's outside of Australia, please don't write down the percentages of what we've got off these products. Just write down whether they're retiring or not. And sometimes that's all you really need to know. When you jump on, when the sale actually starts, it will show the reduced price on the sale items anyway. So as I said, they will actually be only available while supplies last, okay? So I'm going to use a marker here to actually point to them. So the designer series paper, the Beautiful Balloons designer series paper is going through to the next catalog. So that's not retiring. But the specialty paper here, the gold celebration specialty paper, it's got 30% off for us here in Australia. So that's actually not real dark what I've done there, but it's 30% off for us in Australia. So that will be retiring and it will be reduced by 30%. Now, the bundle is retiring, okay? So the stamps and the dies are retiring. All right. We have the carousel horses is retiring. The bundle, the stamps are going. The stamp set here for the circle sayings, the circle saying stamp set is retiring, but the punch is going through to an online exclusive. So I've got a little bit of a code here. I've got R for retiring. I've got online for the online exclusive. So this will actually go into our online exclusives. So it will still be available. I think it's actually already in the online exclusives. I'm not quite sure. No, it may not be. No, but it will be going into an online exclusive. So the stamp set itself is going, but the punch is staying. Okay. The next page, we've got our charming sentiments is retiring. Our bundle here, the lazy days, stamp set and dies are retiring on page 19. Okay. Tell me if I'm going too fast. Tell me to slow up if I'm going too fast. So welcome everyone. I can see I've got a few of you on. So this is just a very educational video of what's retiring and what's going to be on sale as from the 9th of April. So as I said, any of these sale items can be put into a starter kit. Starting on the 9th of April, you can pop them into a starter kit, or you can join on the 2nd of April and put brand new annual catalog product into from our pre-order into a starter kit. And then on the 9th of April, you can actually enjoy your discount and get even more discount off these products. So, I mean, that would be the way I would do it. I would join on the 2nd of April and buy brand new pre-order products. And then on the 9th of April, I would then place an order with my 20% discount and get even more discount off these prices. So the sweetest cherries is retiring. Now it's got 50% off. Now, if we are a demonstrator at bronze level, we will get 70% off that stamp set. That is a huge savings. Okay. So if you're a demonstrator, if you've joined Stampin' Up, you will get 70% off at least. If you're a bronze elite demonstrator, you'll get 75% off. All right. So the seasonal branches is retiring. Stamp and dies are retiring. The stamp set has got 20% off discount starting on the 9th of April. Hi, Sheila. How are you going? Sheila and Deirdre from Christchurch. Well, welcome. Okay, so we've got Dainty Delight on page number 22 has got 50% off. It will be retiring. Hope You Know is going through. Our Handmade Hugs stamp set is retiring and it's got 20% off the stamp set. So once again, if you're a demonstrator, the least amount you'll get is 40% off that stamp set, or you could get 45% off if you are a bronze elite demonstrator or above. All right, so the next page, Nature's Prints is retiring, but there's no discount on the Nature's Prints. Lighting the Way is retiring, and there's 60% off the stamp set. Now, if you're a demonstrator, you're going to get 80% off that stamp set if you're a bronze demonstrator. If you're bronze elite and above, you're going to get 85% discount off that stamp set, which is a huge, huge saving. Color and Contour has been around for a fair while. It is sadly retiring, and it's got 40% off the stamp set. So once again, bronze will get 60%, bronze elite will get 65% off. Sending Smiles is retiring, our Pansy Patch is retiring. So page 26 and 27, both stamp sets. Sending Smiles is retiring and Pansy Patch is retiring. Pansy Patch has been around for a while. I think it's made it through about 3 catalogues, I think. So it's been around for a little while. Okay, so on page 28, Super Cool stamp set is retiring and it's 50% off here in Australia. So half price. I can tell you, if you are someone that is just a hobby demonstrator and you love collecting things and these things have been on your list, then you definitely need to be purchasing during the sale option while the supplies are lasting. So Refreshing stamps and dies are both going. They're both retiring. Okay, so now we've got the sweet collection, the Les Shops. The sweet is retiring. 50% off the designer series paper. So if you're a designer series paper collector, you will love the discount on the paper. 20% off the gorgeous loose silver sequins. Okay, so 20% off the sequins. And the stamp and the dies are retiring. The stamp set has got 10% off. Now, just remember, when you purchase the whole bundle, you get 10% discount anyway. So if the stamp is reduced by 10% and the dies are still the same price, you will find that it's cheaper. So you really need to do your homework when it comes to whether you buy them separately or whether you buy them in a bundle. So my situation or what I say is, if both are retiring and both are reduced by a percentage, then you're better off to buy them separately. But if only one has a percentage, depending on how the percentage is, you're better off to buy them still in the bundle, because you will still get the 10% discount when you buy them in a bundle. Okay, so on page 32 and 33, Sweet Citrus is retiring. It has got 50% off the stamp set, and I do know that the embossing folder has got a discount on it as well. So the hybrid embossing folder. So it will be best to buy separately. It would be best to buy the stamp set on its own and the hybrid embossing folder on its own. This one here is a great stamp set. It's called Good Feelings on page 33. It's retiring and it's got 50% off that stamp set. So give me a shout whether I'm going slow enough for you to write it down. So we've got 50% off Sweet Citrus and we've got 50% off the Good Feelings stamp set. Okay, so Two-Tone Flora is 50% off. Something Fancy is obviously going through. There's no mark on there, so it must be going through. So we've got 50% off the Two-Tone Flora on page 34. So the stamp set reduced by 50%, so half price. Okay, on this page here, we have Sentimental Park is staying, Best Family Ever is staying. We have Petal Park retiring, and that Petal Park is reduced. The stamp set is reduced by 50%. Okay. I'll just check and see who we've got on here. So we've got Sheila and Deirdre from Christchurch. Who have we got at the beginning? Glenda, Janice, welcome. Daryl, welcome. Deirdre from New Zealand, welcome. So Deirdre and Sheila are together. Donna, hello, welcome. Marilyn, welcome. Marilyn saying good afternoon to us. Welcome. Maggie, welcome. Hello. Lovely to see you. Jill, lovely to see you. Margaret, Sheila, Lorraine, welcome, Lorraine. So it's Easter holidays here, so everyone's having a good holiday. I decided to jump on and do a little bit of work. Hello, Paulette, welcome. Glad you could make it. Janelle, welcome. Lovely to see you. Jill, Linda, welcome. Jenny Miller, welcome. Lovely to see you. If you're too fast, I will catch the replay again. Yes, Jenny, and that's the thing. You can actually come back to the replay. I've got a Facebook user here, so I don't know who that is. Hello, Christine. Welcome. Patricia, welcome. All right. So on page 38, we have the Apple Harvest is at 50% off. Our Very Best Occasions is retiring, so it's going. We have the Cottage Wreath stamp set is at 50% off, and it will be going. So all of these with the reduced amount and that are retiring, they're all while supplies last. Now, if you're interested in purchasing, whenever you look at my video here on YouTube, you can see a QR code up the top there in that top left-hand corner. That QR code has my shop link with my host code connected to it. So if you're interested in shopping, all you need to do is with your camera and your mobile phone, you can actually scan that QR code. If you're looking for the link to actually click on it, if you're on a laptop, then the link is in the show more box down below on YouTube, and it's also in the description of this video if you go onto my shop link, and you can purchase any of these products. So if there's things that are going that are really on your wish list and you're wanting to purchase, I would really appreciate your orders, and it would really help me out during April with some sales. So please feel free to jump onto that shop link and have a look. So Season of Chic on page 40 is retiring. This was a lovely, lovely stamp set because it covers quite a few different seasons. It covers autumn, it covers like summer, like the beachy season with the flowers and the shells, and it also covers the winter season with the snowflakes. It was actually one of the products that I used in one of my 2-day retreats and loved it. Okay, now this is a different thing here where it says bundle price sold separately. So it means that the bundle price is going. So they're going to split them up and they'll sell the stamp set in the new catalog separate to the dies. So we all know that we get a 10% discount when we actually purchase a stamp and a die set as a bundle. So it just means that the bundle pricing is going away, but the stamp and the dies are going to get carried through to the next catalog, but you will have to buy them separately and you won't save the 10%. So if there's something that's been on your list, then you are best to buy the bundle before the new catalog goes live so that you can still get that savings of the 10% on that bundle price. Hey Rose, how are you going? Welcome. Oh my God, Rose, I am like counting down the days until I can see you. It's less than 1 month until we will be together in Mexico. And yeah, I can't wait to give you a big hug when I get there. So Regal Reindeer is reduced and it's 40% off. It will be retiring the stamp set. The Brightest Glow stamp set is retiring, but no reduction. On page 43, we have Perched in a Tree, and it's got 50% off that stamp set, Perched in a Tree. We will go through the dies when we get towards the back of the book because I will show you the discounts on the dies in the back of the book. So on page 44, Ringed with Nature has 50% off the stamp set and it will be retiring. Our Celebrate with Tags will be retiring and it's got 50% off the stamp set as well. We have, okay, so in the Zany Zoo suite, we have Zany Zoo paper is not going through. I'm positive it's not going through. I don't know. I'm sure it's retiring, but there's no discount as far as I know. 30% off the duo ribbon that is in the Zany Zoo suite. So that is a beautiful ribbon. It's the lemon lime twist and the I'm trying to think. The pink. I can't even, petal pink. I was trying to think of what the pink was. Petal pink. So the ribbon has got 30% off. The stamp set has got 50% off. But the stamp and the dies are going to retire. The ribbon is going to retire, and I'm nearly positive the paper is retiring unless I'm wrong. But I haven't got anything marked on it, so I'm assuming it's going to retire. The Haychuck bundle is retiring. The Bird's Eye View is staying. Okay, page 50, we have the Happy Labels down here. The stamp set is retiring and it's got 60% off. So if you're a demonstrator, you're going to get 80% off. The Silly Goose stamp set has got 60% off and will be retiring as well. I know, Matthew, I just was having a mental blank thinking now, what is the name of that pink? So Taco Fiesta, this is Erica Serwin's $1 Million Achiever set. It's got 50% off and it will be retiring. The Little Monkey on page 52 will be retiring as well. Now this stamp set here is going to be retiring, and this stamp set has been a really good staple in my craft room. It's fantastic for making birthday cards, friendship cards, it's thank you cards. It is absolutely a really lovely set. So if there's something that you want a good all-rounder set for really nice, you can see here just the nice big bold sentiments with the nice little scripty sentiment as well. So every word has the bold stamp and it also has the scripty stamp as well. well. So it was a really, really great stamp set and one of my favorites. So if there was anything out of the retiring list that is a must-have, I would definitely put that on my must-have list. All right, so over to page 54, we have the Hello Kiwi has got 50% off. We have the Share a Milk Shake has 50% off as well. Both stamp sets will be going. We have Phrases for All and it has 50% off as well. So they will all be retiring. Next page, we have, this is Kelly Atchison's $1 Million Achiever set. It is retiring. It's got 30% off, the Friendship Royalty stamp set. This one here, the stamps and the dies, the Little Dreamers, are retiring. This is a great little baby stamp and die set as well. Okay, so over on page 58, we have the Hello Ladybug is retiring and it's got 60% off the stamp set. Happy Hedgehogs is retiring with 50% off. And Sweet Songbirds is retiring with 50% off as well. Now, please let me know, am I going too fast for you to be marking your catalogues? Please let me know. And as someone said, that they will be able to watch the replay. Sad about the Little Dreamers, Jenny. And tell me your thoughts in the comments. If there's a stamp set that was one of your favorites and you're really sad to see it go, let me know. All right, Playing in the Rain is staying. Everyday Thanks is retiring and it's got 50% off. By My Side is retiring and this is a cute little set and it's got 30% off. All right. Too fast for you, Matthew? As I said, you can come back. I'll try and slow it up a little bit, but you can come back. So 50% off the By My Side and 50% off the Everyday Thanks. Just to write the letter R for retiring. Okay, so now this one's a little bit different. So the paper is staying. So the gorgeous Countryside Inn paper is staying. The embossing folder is going and it's got 30% off. The dies are staying, but the stamp set is retiring. Okay, so the stamp that stamps all those patterns is retiring, but the gorgeous dies, these dies here, they are staying, which I'm happy about that. Like, they are a great set of nesting dies and absolutely perfect for doing a lot of crafting. So thankfully they are staying. Oh, Mani, welcome. You're welcome. It's no drama. I mean, we all have to do it and we all have to simplify it. And sometimes it's easy just to walk through the catalog and actually mark your catalog. So it's nice to have these videos to be able to walk through it, mark your catalog, and then you can actually, at a glance, you can see what's there. Now, when the sale goes live on the 9th of April, all of these reductions will come up. So you can actually click, there will be a section that will be the last chance product sale. So there will be a tab and all of the reduced things, you will be able to go onto my online store. You'll be able to click on that 60% off tab, the end of year clearance tab, and you will see that all of the things that are reduced and all of the things that are retiring that are still available will be under that tab. Now, you must remember there is demonstrators at the moment that know all of these things are retiring. So there's hobby demonstrators that know all of these are retiring. So some people might be buying things up now just in case when the 9th of April happens, if these sale items aren't available because they've already sold out. So I need to pre-warn you that if there is people out there that are buying them right now before the sale happens, then sometimes when the sale happens, they won't be available. So if there's something that you really, really want, sometimes I say to people, pop it into your cart and buy it now. So, all right. So Lasting Joy, page 64, Lasting Joy stamp set is retiring and it's got 50% off. The textured floral bundle, the stamps and the dies are staying and they're getting carried over to our new catalog, but the bundle price is going away. So they will be sold separately in the new catalog and you won't get the 10% discount as the bundle price. So the bundle price is going away, but the stamps and the dies are actually going to go through. Yes, it was lovely meeting you too, Marnie. So the next page. Now, I'm really sad about this one. The Quiet Meadow was one of my favorites. It's been around for a long, long time. Quiet Meadow was one of the first ones that I did a class at one of the 5-day craft shows at Brisbane. I did a 5-day craft show, and I actually, sorry, it wasn't at Brisbane, it was at the Gold Coast. It was the first craft show that they had after COVID, and it was a huge craft show. It was such a good success, and I held classes and I used this stamp set, but I loved it. It's got beautiful texture stamps. The floral stamp in it is stunning. The beautiful textured writing is fantastic for background texture, and it's got beautiful sentiments. It is a really, really lovely set. The stamp is reduced by 20%. Now this one here is retiring sadly, and this is a great bundle. I used this for one of my retreats, and I can tell you it's a very underestimated bundle. When you actually start playing with it, the dies are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And there's so many sentiments in here that you cover so many different occasions. So it is a really, really great versatile set. And as I said, the dies are spectacular. So you would not be disappointed by actually purchasing that bundle. No reduced price on the bundle, but it will be retiring. So Darling Details has been a very, very popular bundle. The stamps and the dies are both retiring. No discount on those as far as I know. We have Just My Type. So Just My Type is a stamp set on page 69, and that will be retiring, and it has 40% off. Marnie said that she loved Quiet Meadow too. I know, it was absolutely a stunning, stunning set. Okay, now we've got Earthen Textures. Now, this was actually a product that I did. I did a free weekly class on it. We used it for one of our bingo nights. We did some crafting and creating. It's an absolutely gorgeous set, and I loved it. And I think if you're into really nice decor pieces and things like that, you would absolutely love this set. The designer series paper has got 50% off it. The wavy trim, I think, may be going through. Maybe I need to check and see if that wavy trim is going through. I couldn't see anything on the retired list. I couldn't see anything that said yes or no. And it's not in... No, and it's not in the new catalog, so I'm not sure. I think it may be going, but I'm not sure. We have 10% off the stamp set. Stamps and dies are both retiring. Hey, Vicky, I hope you're having a lovely time. I was looking at your pictures and things, and I'm so jealous that you're traveling over there. I wish it was me. Have a lovely time. I'm sure you will be having an awesome time. How long are you away for, Vicky? So on page 72, we have Courage and Faith is going through, but Hope and Prayer is reduced by 50% and will be retiring. Places in the Heart will be retiring as well on page 73. Merlene, you're sad about this one. Is it this one here, the Hope and Prayer? I'm assuming that's probably what you're saying. Yeah, very sad. I'm glad some of my Wild Heart crafters are on here, because I did tell them at the team meeting that I was going to be doing this. So, and I saw it. Sorry, I just decided to pop up. I've got my daughter here and she's gone shopping. So I went, you know what? I'm going to jump on and do my video now. Okay, so Time Together on page 74. The stamps and the dies are retiring. Country Bouquet. The stamp is retiring and it's 60% off. Lovely, lovely stamp set, this one, but 60% off. Okay, page 76, we have the Everlasting Beauty up the top here. Will be retiring and it's got 10% off. And that is it. Everything else is staying. Okay, Gone Fishing, the bundle price is going away. So it will be sold separately. You'll have the stamps and the dies separately, so you won't get your 10% off the bundle. But the stamps and the dies are actually going through, but they won't have that bundled saving price. The designer series paper has got 50% off. This is a fantastic designer series paper for masculine cards. If you struggle with making masculine cards, this paper is absolutely gorgeous. And you could use it for so many other things other than masculine cards as well. Jenny said that she loves this set for swapping. Yeah. And our embossing folder, the twisted rope embossing folder, is that what it's called? Twisted rope, yes, and it's got 30% off. So if you love embossing folders, that's a great saving on an embossing folder. Okay, on page 80, we have Supremely Awesome, which is the pizza one. It's got 50% off and it's retiring. We have It's a Science. So for all of those science nerdy people out there, I shouldn't call them nerdy people, 30% off. So if you've got little scientists in the making, you will probably want to hold on to that stamp set. Construction Zone is for if you've got little grandsons or little boys. The Tonka toys look fantastic. Well, I call them Tonka toys. They look like Tonka toys. So Construction Zone on page 81 will be retiring. Okay, next Destination will be retiring and it's got 50% off on page 82. Lovely for people that travel. Lovely for if someone from your work is leaving and they're about to go away on a lovely, I don't know, whirlwind tour or something like that. It's a great set for that. But a really good set for people that like to do traveling, and probably a great set for scrapbooking as well. Sweet and Precious is retiring. So the gorgeous sloth here hanging off the tree and the beautiful giraffes and our penguins. So 20% off. And He's All That is a great male themed stamp set. It will be retiring as well on page 83. Page 84, we have the Oceanfront stamp set is retiring. Great for creating beautiful scenes on the fronts of cards, and you can create cards very quickly. 50% off on the ocean scene. Grassy Grove is going through. Wild and Sweet with our lovely little koala and our beautiful panda bear is retiring, and the raccoon. So I know that there was a few people that had comments over in the US about the raccoon, but anyway, I think he looks cute, but yeah, so sadly that will be retiring. Sad for Aussies, I think, with this koala finally, because we finally get a stamp set that looks very Aussie orientated, and now it's going. So if you love doing Aussie themed cards, then my suggestion would be to snap this one up before it goes. Now, in our sweet stargazing suite collection, we have the paper's got 50% off. Now, it does have nice bright colors and it does have very neutral patterns on the reverse side. And this beautiful holographic paper is going as well. It's retiring. The stamp and the dies are both retiring as well. So the bundle is going. So that is the Reach for the Stars bundle on page 87 is retiring. Okay, so we have the Legendary Ride is going through. On the Ocean is retiring and it's got 50% off. So that's a great savings on that one there. Beside Me, which is a great one for fathers and grandfathers, is staying. So that's a good one that is going through. Okay, our Fun on Wheels on page 90, both the stamp set and the dies are both retiring, so they will be going. Our Crafting With You is staying, thank the Lord, but it is getting separated, so the bundle is getting broken up, so it will go to a separate stamp price and a separate die price, so you won't get the 10% bundle price. So if that's something that's been on your list, my suggestion would be to get it before the sale happens. Get it now, because the bundle price, it'll go through to the new catalog, but the bundle price, you won't get that savings of 10%. So we've got Enjoy the Ribbon has got 50% off. So if you've got those little musicians in your family and you like to make some cards, so maybe some grandchildren or some children in your family, great savings on that with 50% off. We've got Brood for You on page 92 is retiring as well. Our Level Complete, so if you've got gamers, which I'm sure that there's a lot of people that have children that play the TV games and things, Level Complete is retiring as well. Okay, our Inked Botanicals. The paper is absolutely stunning. So it's got some beautiful colors in it. It's got 50% off. The ribbon, the Lost Lagoon, I'm really sad for this Lost Lagoon ribbon to be going, because that Lost Lagoon ribbon I have used so many times. It's such a beautiful ribbon to tie bows and it goes with so many things. So sad to see that, but it's got 10% off. Our stamp and our punches are both retiring as well. All right, we have In the Moment stamp set, and it is great for the color enthusiasts out there. It will sadly be going and at 50% off. We have Go-To Greetings, which is really, it's a lovely stamp set. The Go-To Greetings. It's got thank you, thinking of you, birthday, just for you. Absolutely, just a note, a really really great sentiment stamp set with that beautiful scrolly script as well. It's another $1 Million Achiever as well by Sandy Hartka. Okay, so let's go to page 98. We have the Bottled with Happiness is retiring. We have on page 99, Bold Bouquet is retiring. The stamp set has got 40% off, but the stamps and dies will both be leaving. Layering leaves, question, layering leaves. I don't have anything on there, so it must be staying, Sheila, I think. From the sounds of it, it mustn't have been on the list, so it must be staying. Don't quote me. I mean, I may have missed it because the lists are very little when it comes to writing. All right, so page 100, we have Wildlife Wonder is retiring, so 60% off on the Wildlife Wonder. Scenic Wonders has got 50% off as well, and it will be retiring. It's got, you can create some quick scenes with that. This one here was a very popular set. Seaside Bay, I used it actually for one of my retreats, one of my 2-day retreats. So it was a really fun set to craft with. But it will be retiring, and it's got 50% off that stamp set. So a really great bargain on that stamp set. So if you're an ocean lover, this is a really lovely set. Yeah, I had a great time. The paper was gorgeous. All right, so we have the Masterfully Made Suite Collection. So the Designer Series paper has 50% off. So if you love the paper, it's got beautiful bright paper, a really stunning set of paper. I'm assuming those sequins are going as well. I think I do the embellishments more when we get towards the back of the book, but I am just double checking to see if those sequins are going, because I think they are. Yeah, they are. They're not in there. Oh, hang on. They are in there. No, they're going through. So the sequins are going through. So so they're not retiring. So that's good. We have the stamp and the dies are retiring. Page 104, we have the Vertical Blooms is retiring, and it's got 50% off. We have Days to Remember, where you have the cute little calendars and things. It's retiring, and it's got 30% off. So if you like making little calendar things, this stamp set is really good for doing that. So it's something that you might want to just grab in that sale, because it's a handy stamp set to actually have. Coffee with Friends, I think, is staying. Okay. We have Marvelous Nature stamp set. This one down here, it's retiring, and it's got 50% off. We have the Botanical Layers is going. It's got 50% off. We have the Your Path Awaits is going, and it's got 50% off too. So all of those 3 items on those double pages are 50% off. Oh, Deirdre, your daughter has joined Stampin' Up under the number 2 in New Zealand. I'm trying to think of who number 2 in New Zealand is. I can't remember where Fiona Carson is. Fiona Carson is my friend from New Zealand. I love Fiona. What was her name? So Love for You stamp set on page 108 is 50% off. Sea Turtle is staying. Our Enchanted Butterfly has got 50% off. Now, these are reversible stamps. So these are stamps that you can actually stamp with the reverse side to actually color in the aligned image. So they're great. We've got quite a few of these coming out in our catalog these days. So so it's actually quite good that, yes, Fiona. Okay, yeah, Fiona's my lovely friend. I love Fiona. She's good value. Can't go wrong joining under Fiona. Okay, so now we have on page 110, 111, we have the Fresh as a Daisy suite. We've got 50% off the paper, 50% off the gems, and the bundle price is going away, but the stamps and dies are carrying through to the new catalogue. Okay, so 50% off paper, 50% off the gems, and the bundle price is going away, but the stamp and dies will carry through to the next catalogue. All right, we have the Waves of Inspiration down the bottom here, 50% off. It will be retiring. It was a great set. Absolutely. You can make some beautiful, stunning cards with this one. So page 113, Waves of Inspiration will be retiring. Okay, page 114, we have the Artistically Inked, which has been a very, very popular set. It's retiring and it's got 30% off the stamp set. We've got Prized Plant and it's retiring and we've got 50% off the stamp set. We've got Softly Sketched and it is retiring on page 115 and we've got 50% off the stamp set. Okay, now the Around the Bend, the stamp set is retiring. The dies that go with the Around the Bend are going to go to an online exclusive product. So that means that they're not going to be in a catalog. They're going to be in online exclusives. Our Alpha Best stamp set is retiring, I think, as is the Punch as well. Stamped with Love is staying. This one has our Stampin' Up, our copyright Stampin' Up. So if you want to sell cards at markets and things, you actually have to have the copyright Stampin' Up stamp on the back of them. So this is one that's got, they say it's got the Angel Policy stamp. That means it's got the copyright Stampin' Up that you need to stamp on the back of your cards. All right, so we've got some background stamps here. So out of these background stamps, we have Berry Harvest is going and it's got 50% off. We have Rays of Light that's going. We have the Spiral die that's going. It's got 50% off. We've got It's in the Stars is retiring and it's got 30% off. We have the Timeless Tiles, which has 50% off. So we've got Rays of Light that's retiring, Berry Harvest with 50% off, Spiral die with 50% off, 30% off It's in the Stars, and 50% off the Timeless Tiles. We also have the big snowflake here. We've got 50% off and we've got the perfectly detailed background stamp here. It's got 60% off on that one. I actually always was going to get that and I never actually got it. So, but it was a very big stamp, background stamp. All right, now we have the in colors are going to be going away. So we've got Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, Starry Sky, and Orchid Oasis are going to be go away. Now, I can honestly tell you, these go very, very quickly. Some of the ink pads have 30% off. Some of the re-inkers have 20% off. Some of the blends have up to 50% off. So there is some savings on those. Some of the re-inkers, yeah. So they will actually be going. And what actually happens is every year we have a new set of in colors that come, which I've showed the new in colors that are coming. They are going to replace these ones. Okay, so these ones will have another year. So the Copper Clay, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, Moody Mauve, and Pebble Path are going to have another year with us, and these ones are going to go away. And then the new in colors are going to replace these ones here, and we'll have the new in colors for the next 2 years. All right, now there is some price increases happening on cardstock. So cardstock is going up, and cardstock is going up considerably. It's $17.50 for a pack of cardstock now. It's going up to, I think, $20.50, I think, in the new catalog. So if you're running low on cardstock, my suggestion would be to definitely stock up during April. Because when come 1st of May, the cardstock will go up in price. Now we have the new core color, the big bundle is going to go away. So the bundle of the paper is going to go away. The bundle, where are we? So the mixture papers are going to go away, the markers. Now the reason that the new core color bundles are going to go away is because they were just when we had the color refresh. So once the actual year of the color refresh has been done and dusted, you won't be able to buy this core color bundle. You can still buy the core colors, but they won't be in that bundle form. So you won't be able to get the bundled saving of getting them all together. So the bundled paper and the bundled markers and the bundled stamp sets. All right, so we've got a couple of things here in this that is going away. We've got our cello bags that are 6x8 that are going away. So some of the people that maybe do card kits and things, you might be sad about that. I buy my cello bags differently, so it doesn't really bother me that. The in color treat bags are 2023 to 2025 in color treat bags. They're going to go away. They've got 50% off. So if you've got a gathering that you want to get some treat bags and things, this is a really good time to stock up on these things that have got massive reductions on them. Envelope treat boxes, they're 50% off as well. So these are quite cute. They're quite little, but they're quite cute to use. The vellum cardstock. Okay, so everyone's a bit up in the arms about the vellum cardstock, but I need to tell you that don't panic, because there will be vellum, different types of vellum that will be coming. So sometimes when you think, oh my God, that's going, but vellum is 40% off. So if you're thinking about using vellum for anything, my suggestion would be to definitely stock up on it. But there will be specialty vellums and different vellums that are going to come. So don't panic too much. I know everyone was up in arms on stage when they seen that, but there has been communications that there will be some other vellum that will be coming. So here we've got a few things that have been reduced. So the white center, this is the colored cardstock, and it's got the white center. So it was really good that if you wanted to sand it and get some white to pop up through, it's actually retiring, and it's got 50. We've got rose gold, which is up here. It's got 10% off. We've got the textured shimmer paper, which was this one here. I think it was that one there. It's got 50% off. No, it's not. Textured shimmer. Where is it? Number 5. Here. This one here. It's got 50% off. The more dazzle paper is retiring. It hasn't got a reduction on it. The soft shimmer, which is down here, number 7, it is retiring, and it's got 30% off. The in color texture paper, that's this one up here. It's got 50% off, number 8. The in color 12 by 12 luster specialty paper, which is these ones here, they have 50% off. And the distressed gold, which is that little one that's peeking in behind there, it's actually got it's actually retiring. Okay, so Christine's saying it's not orderable at the moment, the vellum, so you probably can't stock up on it anyway. I'm okay, it's going, so I'm not going to use it. So once I know that something's going, I deplete my supplies and don't use it. Okay, so this delightfully eclectic paper, these two papers are staying. So the Bright and Beautiful and the Countryside Inn are staying. But the Delightfully Eclectic is a huge pack of paper. It's going, and it's at 50% off, and it's a double pack of paper. It's got 48 sheets of 12 by 12 card designer series paper. It's great. It's got all different colors in it. You can find patterns in this Delightfully Eclectic paper for almost anything that you want to craft with. So it's a really good stack of paper, and it's at 50% off. So you're getting, for a start, you're getting double the amount, and it's at 50% off as well. And if you're a demonstrator, as I said, you're going to get 70 to 75% off depending on your title. So Earth and Elegance paper is retiring. No reduction on that. Fresh as a Daisy paper is retiring. This paper is really, really stunning. 20% off that. It was a very popular paper pack. Our Glorious Gingham is retiring, and it's got 50% off. So if you're a paper enthusiast, I can tell you, you need to stock up on these papers, because once they're gone, they will be gone. Inked Botanicals paper, we've got 20% off. Let's Go Fishing paper is retiring, and Les Shops has got 50% off, and it's retiring as well. Yes, Janice, yeah, it's quite good to know that there is something coming. I'm not going to be able to tell you when, but there is something coming. Masterfully Made 12 by 12 is 30% off. Our Stargazing is 40% off. So it's a great stack of paper, great bright colors that you could use for almost any crafting. I did wonder about the Zoo Crew. The paper is retiring. I thought it was. In color paper, 6 by 6 is retiring. Now you may say, why is that retiring? There's new in color paper that comes out. They do different patterns every year, so that's why this one is, even though those colors are still going to be present, we will have a new pattern in color paper. So that's why those ones are retiring, but new ones will come. The in color, the brights and the neutrals and the regals and the subtles are all retiring, because they bring in another pattern of those. So in these, we have the neutrals have 50% off, the regals have 30% off, and the subtles have 30% off. The brights are at full price. Okay, the gold celebration paper, that was from the balloon set, it's retiring. The vellum basics is retiring. It's got 40% off. So I'm not sure, Christine, if that one's in stock, but the vellum basics 12 by 12, which has the nice texture pattern, has got 40% off. So if you're a vellum lover, maybe try the vellum basics and see if they're available. All right. Now, we have the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More card pack has got 50% off, and the Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and envelopes have 50% off. These are great for making quick, easy birthday cards and things. So I can tell you, if you are brand new to crafting, or you're just starting out, or you like making multiple cards very quickly with minimal supplies, these Bright and Beautiful Memories and More cards and the cards and envelopes, the card pack and the cards and envelopes are a great buy, and they're 50% off, so half price. They're fantastic for making quick cards. Our basic white 3x3 envelopes are retiring, so you won't be able to do the little 3x3 cards anymore. Our craft note cards and envelopes are retiring, and they've got 50% off. So they're a great savings at the moment. Now, our white envelopes in C6 are staying. Our clear envelopes in C6 are staying, but our very vanilla envelopes are retiring. Our very vanilla cards and envelopes are retiring, but our white are staying. So the very vanilla have got 20% off the cards and envelope packs, and the white ones are actually staying. We have new embossing powders coming. We have a couple of decorative masks that are actually retiring. So the decorative mask here, we've got one that's got 40% off. Actually, no, don't even take any notice of that 40 and 10% off. I'm not quite sure the percentage what we have, but we have the artistic mix, which is this one here, these ones, and we also have the 4 square, which is these ones up here. They're both retiring. We've got new embossing powders that are coming. So we've got new embossing powders that are going to be the Wow brand that are coming. So I think at the moment, I'm not sure whether embossing powders have been depleted. Our stock has been depleted yet, but our old embossing powders will be going. So, but the new ones are the Wow brand, and they still have a metallic set and a basic set as well. Heat and stick powder will be going. It's got 40% off. Now, we did find the Wink of Stella in the new catalogue, so you don't have to worry. Wink of Stella will be getting passed through. Price increase on mini glue dots, and there's a price increase on multi-purpose glue. So out of all the adhesives, I know that everyone's gone, adhesive is going up. It's just the mini glue dots and the liquid glue. And the liquid glue is going up $1. I think the mini glue dots, there was a higher price hike in those. I can't quite remember, but the liquid glue, it's $1 difference, so it's not that big a deal. Iridescent shaker circles are retiring. The round square and square brads are retiring, and they've got 50% off. The loose silver sequins are retiring. They got 10% off, I think. The loose daisy embellishments have 50% off, so a good savings there on some of those embellishments. Iridescent pastel gems, which are these ones up here, they're retiring, and they've got 50% off. The festive pearls, which are one of my favorites, number 6 here, they've got 10% off. The in color pearls, which is here, these ones, they've got 50% off. The iridescent basic rhinestone jewels, these ones here, number 11, they've got 30% off, and I'll be sad to see them go because they're a definite good staple in your craft room. We've got classic matte dots here. They have rustic metallic dots. This one has 50% off. These classic matte dots have 50% off. The brushed metallic dots have 50% off. The in color dots, which ones are they? Number 6, these ones here, they're retiring, but they don't have a reduction on the price. The opaque ovals have 50% off, so they're going to be retiring as well. The pastel adhesive back sequins, which are these ones here, they have 50% off. The gilded leafing has 50% off. It's nice stuff but it's a bit messy to use. Vintage bottle shakers, they've got 50% off those as well. All right, now the ribbon section, and everyone's going to say, did I cry when I seen this? But you know what? There's always new ribbon that comes, so I'm okay about it, all right? So we have the herringbone ribbon has 50% off. We have the balmy blue and white variegated ribbon has 50% off. Our balmy blue and white stripe ribbon, double stitched ribbon has 40% off. Our pool party ribbon has 50% off. I'll be sad to see that one go because it's really nice. The red and green garden green ribbon, 10% off. Our night of navy ribbon, I really liked this one as well, 50% off. Our in color textured ribbon has 50% off. So that's the Wild Wheat, Copper Clay, Moody Mauve, Boho Blue, and Pebble Path. Our red, real red and burlap ribbon has 50% off. Our Misty Moonlight inner braided ribbon has 20% off. No, C6 envelopes have not retired. They're still available. Black, I ordered them yesterday. Black and white gingham ribbon is retiring. We've got the black and the vanilla that is staying. That's a little bit thicker. 10% off that one. Pecan pie ribbon's going. Our sheer ribbon trio pack is going. This one's a really good pack of ribbon, especially with the lemon lolly and the azure afternoon and the bubble bath. They're great ribbons for that. So, and great versatile pack of ribbon. All right, Lost Lagoon, as I said, ribbon is going. Ribbon duo pack, retiring. It says 40% off there, but I'm not real sure whether it is 40%. The metallic woven ribbon, all of the in colors, the Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis, 50% off all of those. They're a great ribbon too. They're like a tinsely sort of ribbon. Golden vanilla satin edge ribbon. I'll be sad to see this one because it's a definite go-to ribbon for me. So it will be going. Our silver threaded twine at 50% off. I'm positive the wavy trim is going unless it's in an online exclusive, but I will have to double check on that one. Simply Elegant trim is going, and that's a really good go-to one as well. The jute trim, I think, did that go through? Let me see. I'll double check in my book and see if that went through. Jute trim 2023, 2020. Yep, the jute rim is going through. So that one's actually staying. Our linen thread staying. Our baker's twine in all the in colors is going. Our baker's twine essentials is staying. Okay. And I think, okay, these are so the punch is going to online exclusives. On page 147, our 2 3/8 inch punch is going to online exclusive. The punch is retiring here in the inked and tiled. The stamp, I don't know whether it had something off it, but the punches have 30% off. So you will have to double check. Go back and have a look at the stamp set. What page is it? 95. What did I say on the stamp set? Let me see. I didn't, it was going to take me too long to go back and check the stamp sets as well. No, nothing off the stamp set, just 30% off the punch. So you will probably still save. You would have to add it up and work out whether you save by buying the punch separately to the stamp set. The Little Monkey Builder, the bundle is retiring. The stamps, the banners, Pick a Punch bundle is the punch is retiring. Okay, so the Country Bouquet, the punch has got 50% off, and I think the stamp had a reduction as well, so you're probably better off to buy them separately. Our Dragonflies punch, 50% off. Our Lasting Label punch, 50% off. Our Handmade Tag punch, 30% off. Our Easter Bunny punch, 30% off. Our Cloud punch, 50% off. Our Decorative Circle, I'll be sad to see this one go. Decorative Circle is retiring. Double Oval punch is retiring. Our Very Best Trio, this is a great, great punch, 50% off. So it's really great for making tags and things. So if you're a person that likes to make Christmas tags and birthday tags and things, this is definitely, it would be something that I would get, especially at 50% off. Cherry Builder punch, 50% off. Songbird Builder punch, 50% off. Our Sailboat Builder, 50% off. Vintage Bottle, 50% off. The Hedgehog, 50% off. The little best label that goes with the Alpha Best stamp set, 50% off. And the little Ladybug Builder, 50% off. Okay, now this is something that you'll be amazed at. We will still have a clear block bundle in the new catalog, but there's 3 block sizes that are retiring. So the clear block bundle, I think it's about $107, I think. So I think there's about, I don't know, $35 or something off the price here. But the little A block is going, the little G block is going, and the I block is going. So this one is going. This one is going, and this one is going. Okay, so those 3 blocks are the ones that are going. So we have that this little one still staying. So it's not this one. Okay, it's still staying, but those 3 will be retiring. So if they are favorite blocks that you use and you think you might want more than one of them, then my suggestion, especially this one here I use for sentiments all the time, and this one here I use for all those tiny little stamps. So so these ones I would definitely so Christine's saying it's the vanilla ones that are out of stock. Yeah, I agree. The white ones, I've been ordering them. So so they're definitely still in stock. And I think that's as far as I went with, oh no, I did go into the dies. Okay, so the beautiful balloon dies have got 30% off. That's not right, that one there. They have 30% off them. This one here, they have bulb bouquet dies. We have 50% off. The carousel horse dies, we have 30% off. So these are really good sales. The crafty cat's trying to get into the craft room. The Fun on Wheels dies, we've got 40% off. The Gorgeously Made dies on page 157, we've got 10% off. Actually, don't even take any notice of them. I don't know about them. That was how I marked it before. I've got 10% off Gorgeously Made dies. I've got 30% off the Darling Details dies. Don't take any notice of those because I think that was in another country. The Block Caddy is retiring too. Yes, Linda. Yep. Because it's going to have a whole new configuration. Hey Chuck dies, 10% off. Lazy Days dies, 30% off. Let's Go Shopping, 30% off. Not quite sure about those, and I don't know about that. 50%, so 30% off the Reach for the Stars dies, 50% off the Seasonal Branches dies, 50% off the So Refreshing dies, and that's it for that page. So 10% off Hey Chuck, 30% off Lazy Days, Let's Go Shopping 30%, Reach for the Stars 30%, So Refreshing 30%. Sorry, 50%. So Refreshing, and 50% on the Seasonal Branches. Lastly, in the dies, we've got Time Together dies. We've got 50% off. Not quite sure about that one. Okay, 10% off the Zany Zoo dies. And that is it. Here, I've done them here. Okay, so this will probably give you a clearer picture again. We've got All That dies at 50% off. We've got Around the Bend are going to online exclusive. Artistic dies are 50% off. Aspen Tree dies, 50% off. Basic Border dies, 40% off. Brood dies, 50% off. Brilliant Backgrounds, 50% off. 50% off our Chic dies. 50% off our Pinecone dies. 50% off our Country Wreath dies. 10% off our Cracker Treat Box dies. 50% off Dainty Delight dies. These are fantastic for scrapbooking as well. Beautiful die cuts there for going around corners of flowers. Deckled Rectangles, hold on to your hats. It's still going into online exclusive, so we're not losing them. Delightful Doily Hybrid embossing folder and dies, 50% off. And our Dots and Spots, 60% off. No, it was just the dies I was talking about then, Marnie. I know I've probably confused you, but this is going through the dies a lot better. Give It a Whirl dies, 50% off. Gorgeous Garden dies, 40% off. Labels Aglow dies, 50% off. Lighting the Way dies, 50% off. There's massive reductions on these dies. Love for You dies, 50% off. You could buy them as standalone dies. You really don't need the stamping. Meadow dies, which are a must, 50% off. Natural Prints dies, 50% off. On the Ocean dies, 50% off. Pansy dies, 50% off. Paper Florist dies, 10% off. Patchwork Pieces are retiring, but no reduction. Petal Patterns, 50% off. The Nested Essentials is staying, thank the Lord. Okay. Reindeer dies, 50% off. I think these Scallop Contours dies, I think they stayed, to tell you the truth. I think they stayed. I think they did. Seaside Bay dies at 50% off. Sending dies at 40% off. I'm just going to check the Scalloped Contours. Ooh. I can't see them there, so maybe they did. Maybe they did go. I'm not sure. Not sure about Scallop Contours dies. Sorry about that one. Sending dies, 40% off. Sentiment Silhouettes, 50% off. Share a Milkshake, 50% off. Stitched with Whimsy, 50% off. Sweet Citrus Hybrid. So I said the citrus stamp set had a reduction plus the hybrid, so it's better to buy them separate. TaylorMade Tags dies, retiring. 60% off the Tree Rings Hybrid Embossing Folder. Two-Tone Flora die, 50% off. The Waves dies, 50% off. Okay, embossing folders. I'm not sure about the reduction on them, but they're retiring, the Elegant Eucalyptus, but I'm not sure about how much percentage. Cascading Ruffles 3D embossing folder, 50% off. Elegant Eucalyptus is retiring. Geometric Patterns is retiring and 50% off. Painted Posies, 50% off. This is a lovely embossing folder. I think there'll be a lot of people happy that this one went through to online exclusive, the Painted Texture 3D embossing folder. Quarterfoil Tile is retiring at 30% off. I know people are going to say that they're unhappy that that's happened, but we've got the other distressed one, so I think that's why this one's going, because it's very similar. Raindrops is going at 50% off. Stripes and Splatters is going, but no reduction on the price. Sweet Citrus, 50% off the hybrid embossing folder and die pack. Time Worn Type is going, but we do have Exposed Brick here, so they're very similar. So I think that's why that one's probably going. 30% off Time Worn Type, but I loved Time Worn Type. Tree Rings Hybrid Embossing Folder, 60% off, and Twisted Rope, 30% off. Wanted to say, let me see. Wanted to say, I haven't got it marked, so I'm saying it's probably going through, Sheila. If it's not marked, it's probably going through, unless I've missed it on my list. Let me see if I can see it in here. Wanted to say dies are going through. They're staying. Yep, definitely staying. All right. Okay, Marilyn, you can't buy the Embossing Buddy on its own. It is called the Embossing Additions Toolkit is what you need to search for. Embossings Additions Toolkit. So I just normally type in the word additions. Okay, so hopefully that will answer your question. All right, mini catalog. We will go through. This one will be quite quick because there's just a few things in this one. It wasn't as big a deal as the other. Okay, Bundle price for the Be My Valentine is going away, but the stamps and dies will be going through. The Sweet Sorbet ribbon is retiring. The square pillow boxes are retiring. The adhesive back hearts and flowers are retiring. And the Be Mine Designer Series paper is retiring. I haven't got percentages on this one because it didn't. There is some, I think. Okay, bundle price for the Heartfelt Hexagon, and it is available at the moment. So it's been on not orderable for a long time. So if you said percentage off, it's going. Yes, Maggie. Yes, definitely. If I've said a percentage off, it's going. Bundle price here for the Heartfelt Hexagon will go away, but both the punch and the stamp set is going through. But at the moment, it is available as a bundle, and it is available. It's back on the orderable again. I think it was, I'm not sure whether it's back on low inventory, but it's definitely available because I ordered it the other day. The Hooray for Surprises, the bundle price is going, but the stamp and the dies are going through to the new catalogue. Okay. Forever Love, Lifetime of Love bundle. The bundle price is going away. So the bundle of the stamp and the dies is going away. Pretty Peacock and Gold Metallic ribbon here is staying, which is great because it's a lovely ribbon. Gold foil flower cards and envelopes, they're retiring. The Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foil gems, these ones here, they're staying. And the Forever Love Designer Series paper is going. Okay. Okay. So as I said, bundle price for the Forever Love, Lifetime of Love, the stamps and dies are going through, but the actual bundle 10% savings will be going away. Bundle price for this one too, the Delicate Forest is going to go away, but the stamps and the dies are carrying on. So the bundle price is just going. Bundle price for the Adoring Hearts is going away, but they will be sold separately. So everything's going through. The Thoughtful Moments hybrid embossing folder is going through. We have the Hills of Tuscany stamp set is retiring. The Wild Ferns bundle, the bundle price is going away, but the stamps and dies are carrying through to the new catalogue. Okay, Perennial Lavender. Now here, there's a few different ones in this. The bundle price is going away for the Painted Lavender, but the Painted Lavender stamps and dies will be going through to the next catalogue. The Butterfly Accents, I feel like they're retiring. I'm not quite sure on those, so I'm not gonna comment on those. I don't have anything there. Perennial Postage bundle. The dies are staying, but the stamp set's going. Okay, so the stamp set is going, but the dies are staying. So that's a crazy one. This one here, the bundle price is going away, but the stamp set and the dies will be going through. But the Perennial Postage, the postage dies are great. So I'm glad that the postage dies are, the butterflies carry over. Okay, thank you, Ellie. But I'm glad that the postage dies are staying because they are a definite fantastic pack of dies, but the sentiments are going, the stamp set. Okay, we have the Easter Lilies. Both the stamps and the dies are retiring. There's 50% off the stamps and there's 50% off the dies and 30% off the stamps. So the dies are reduced by 50, the stamps are reduced by 30. The Excellent Eggs is retiring. We've got 30% off the stamp and we've got 50% off the die. So obviously they are better off to buy separately, as is the Easter Lilies. You're better off to buy them both separately because you only save 10% on a bundle, but you will be saving 30% on the stamps and 50% on the dies if you buy them separately. So this is where you need to do your homework really well, and you need to mark it in your catalogue. If it's something that's on your list and there's a reduction on both the stamps and the dies, it's probably best to actually buy them separately. Bundle price is going away on this. I'm not sure whether the Everyday Details is going into the dies are going into online exclusives. I'm just going to double check and see if that stamp set went through because I'm not sure whether it did. I can find my list. Need to leave the list open. Okay, Everyday Details. Yeah, I think the stamp set's going. Okay, so I think the stamp set is going, but the Everyday Details dies are going through to online exclusives. Our Blueberry Bunches stamp set is going to online exclusives. Okay, Cake Fancy, I haven't got anything there, so it must be staying. We have, let me double check and see that. We have 10%, the bundle price is going on the flower cart. Flower cart, so the stamp and the dies are going through to the new catalogue. Cake Fancy. Well, Cake Fancy is not in here, so I'm not sure. I don't have anything on there. I might have missed that off the list. It may be going. Okay, now bundle price for the hot air balloon. Bundle price is going, but the stamps and dies are going through. Lighter Than Air Designer Series paper is being retired. Let me see about the Baker's Twine. The Baker's Twine trio is going through. I think I've seen that. Baker's Twine trio. Where are we? 13. Yeah, Baker's Twine 3-color pack is staying. So this one's staying. The dots, let me see if they're going through. The dots are going through. They're staying. The number 3, the rainbow adhesive back dots are staying. Ellie's onto it. She knows. The Filled with Happiness is retiring on page 35. The stamp set's going. The Love This Moment is great because it's staying, so it's great for scrapbooking and things. It's staying, but it's going to the online exclusive. We've got the bundle price going with the ice cream swirl bundle, but the stamps and dies are going through. Bundle price for the Enduring Beauty is going. Now, these are the ones like the one that I did yesterday in my video. This is the one that we've already got available at the moment, and the bundle price is going. So this, you get the stamps, the dies, and the masks for coloring. So it's a really great set. So definitely get it in the bundle price to have that savings. The Nature's Sweetness Designer Series paper, this one here, it's actually going through. Notes of Nature bundle is retiring. Gold faux leather trim is retiring. Lovely and Sweet bundle, the bundle price is going, but the stamps and dies are going through. So this one is retiring. It says the dies here 20% off. So the Notes of Nature stamp set I think is same price, but the dies are 20% reduced with 20%. All right. We have the Memories of More cards and envelopes. So the Sweet Thoughts Memories of More card pack is going at 40% off. Sweet Thoughts Memories of More has got 20% off. Our Let's Chat has 50% off. I have nothing on there, so they must be all good. Bundle price for the Kidding Around bundle price is going away. The Just Kidding Designer Series paper is going. Iridescent foil gems, I'm not quite sure about them. Let me see. I can't see them on the page. So, oh, yeah, I can. Number 6. Yep, no, iridescent foil gems are staying. These ones are staying. Okay, bundle price is going away for the Bright Skies bundle, but the stamps and dies will be carrying through. Bundle price is going away for the Submarine, but the stamps and dies are going through. Bundle price for Cutest Cows is going away, but the stamp and dies will be going through. We have Rockstar Bundle is retiring. Adhesive Back Lightning Stars have got 10% off. Rock and Roll Designer Series paper is going. Or retiring. We have the Rockstar dies have got 50% off them. The Rockstar dies. 10% off the Adhesive Back Lightning lightning and stars. We have Trusty Tools bundle. The bundle price is going through, but the bundle price is going away, but the stamp and dies are going through. Our cap and gown is going to online exclusive, so it's great for those people that are graduating. Bundle price for the beach day bundle is going away, but the stamps and dies are going through. I have nothing on this one, so I'm not quite sure what's happening. Cliffs by the Ocean. I think it was going. Let me see. Am I wrong? Yep, I think that one's going. I think that one's retiring as well. Cliffs by the Ocean. Okay, now this one is a strange one. So Thoughtful Expressions bundle is going away. The dies are going and the stamp set is staying. Now, who would think that? Champagne Iridescent Dots, they're not retiring. They're going through. I'm nearly sure they are. Let me see. No, they're going. They're not there. No, I tell a lie. They're going. I thought they were going, but they're used in some projects, so I can't understand. Yeah. Anyway, they may come back with online exclusive. I'm not sure. Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper is going. So the dies are going, but the stamp set is staying. Now, who would think that would happen? Okay, so Ellie is saying that those, I think they're staying too, those champagne dots. I'm nearly positive they are, but I couldn't see them in the catalogue there. Couldn't see them listed anyway. But yeah, the dies. We need to sandbox that. We want them back. Okay, Quiet Reflection is going to online exclusives. Bundle price for the Stippled Roses is going away, but the stamps and dies are carrying through. Inspirational Sketches must be going through. There's nothing on them. And that is it in a nutshell. That is it. Okay. So hopefully that has helped you. And as I said, all of that is to make way for this gorgeous annual catalogue to come through. So what I wanted to say to you is I've got a couple of things happening. So I've got an in-color club. So with the new catalogue comes new in-colors. I've got an in-color club that the link is in the show more box down below or in the description of this video. This is a way of collecting one color, every lot of the products in one color each month over a period of 5 months. So it spreads your spending out over a period of 5 months. It will cost you $15 for postage and $81 per month. And when you set up the registration, it just automatically will take the payment out on the same date each month. So if you're interested in that, interested in getting your in colors and you want to spread the cost out over 5 months, then my in color club will be awesome. So how it will work, if you set up a subscription right now, 2 payments will go out before the 1st of May because I can't order any of these products until the 1st of May when the catalog goes live. So when okay, so Daryl, I'm not quite sure about the mix and mask is available. I'm not sure what you're asking. The mask, not the one that I used yesterday, but the Enduring Beauty that is the same type of stamp and die and bundle is available. Enduring Beauty is what I used. And if you go back to my videos maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it was one of the products that I showcased for a whole week. Okay. So In Color Club is a great way, as I said, to collect those in color things. Now, with all of this going on, it is really, really an awesome time to join my Wild Heart Crafters team because in April, you can order from the brand new catalog. You can order some of the pre-order products out of this brand new catalog. In April, we have the up to 60% sale off the end of year clear out sale. You can pop those things in a starter kit. You're only going to pay $169, but you're going to be able to choose $235. Then once you are actually joined up, you've purchased your starter kit, the very next order that you do during April, you will be able to purchase those up to 60% off items with a 20% discount on top as well. So it is huge, huge savings, and it's a really excellent time to be joining in April. Even to be joining right now, you can actually join right now and start to enjoy all of the perks of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Have a card buffet happening on the 13th of April. Limited spots in this. Like, honestly, I'm nearly full to the brim when it comes to spots for this. So if you're interested, please make sure you register as soon as possible, because registration will be closing very soon because I only have 1 or 2 spots left. Okay. Creative Card Club is the Stippled Roses this month. For the month of April. If you register and subscribe to my Creative Card Club, which is a monthly card club, if you register right now, you will, or before the 10th of April, you will receive the Stippled Roses Creative Card Club kit, and it will get sent out on the 26th of April, just before I go away overseas. Now, what you get for Creative Card Club and what you will be getting in April will be a quarter pack of the Softly Stippled Designer Series paper. You will be getting a pack of embellishments. You'll be getting cardstock. You will be getting a PDF tutorial printed up for you to make 4 cards, and you'll be able to make 2 of each. And you will also get some lengths of the gorgeous ribbon to go with it as well. So it's a really, really great way to get creative, and that is called my Creative Card Club. So it's a rolling subscription. It costs $50 per month, and as long as you subscribe by the 10th of the month, you will get that month's kit. If you subscribe on the 11th of the month, you will wait until the following month to get your kit. So I take payments up until the 10th of the month, then I order all of your products. It gets delivered to me. I pack your kits and then pop them in the post by the 26th of the month. That's how it works each month. I have a 2-day winter craft retreat coming up in July. I'm taking bookings for that now. You'll find the links for anything that I do in the show more box down below here on YouTube, and you'll also see it in the description of this video. And that is, and I do have a macrame class if there's anyone that's into macrame, that's going to be happening on the 25th of May here in the Scenic Rim at the Club Bow Desert. And we are going to be making this gorgeous timber wooden macrame hanging shelf. So if you're interested in that, I have a link in the description that you can possibly sign up for that. So that is about it in a nutshell. So hopefully that has helped you with knowing what is happening, what is going with the catalogs, what's staying with the catalogs. Hopefully it's given you a bit more insight on what's going on. And as I said, that up to 60% sale on the end of year clearance sale is going to start on the 9th of April. Pre-order for Demonstrators out of the brand new catalog is going to start on the 2nd of April. So if you wanted to join my team and put brand new products out of the new annual catalog into your starter kit, you can actually join on the 2nd of April and add those brand new products to your starter kit, and as well as enjoying the sale items with your discount on top. So thank you, everyone. Have a lovely Easter, and I will see you all again on Tuesday morning at about 9:30 for my online crafting session on Tuesday morning. Have a great Easter, everyone, and I will see you in a couple of